All right, so welcome to everyone that is here with me today. This is Benefits of a Travel Expo. My name is Linda Mosquera. So a few things that we're going to go over is I'm going to introduce myself, a little bit about myself, talk about the benefits of attending a travel expo, who can attend, how to find it, is there any cost? And of course, I'm going to share some upcoming live in-person events and also some virtual events if you don't know about these. So make sure you have your web browser open so that way you can share save some of these links that I'm about to share. So again, my name is Linda Mosquera. I am a retired Navy veteran, retired after 22 years in 2021. I am with Team Sunset. So what team is everybody on? Are any of you guys Team Sunset? All right. So hopefully you can see this slide where it talks about what it means as the industry is vamping up right now for travel, right? So this is an article that I found back in March of 2023. 62% of Americans plan to spend more on travel. 90% want to travel in the last 3 months. 26% have a budget. And I definitely have seen a vamp up in travel requests, particularly for myself in the area where I'm at. So definitely means that we need to be educated in the trends and the destinations and what those destinations have to offer, as well as deals and discounts that suppliers have. So of course, most importantly, you want to connect with your suppliers, which brings you to the benefits of attending. You get to connect with exhibitors, get free downloadable items when you attend a virtual one. And when you attend a live one, you get to speak one-on-one with the suppliers, with the exhibitors, right? You get to get resources from them. You get to network with other agents, possibly in your area. I just attended the Seattle Study Hall for Evo agents, and I got to meet a lot of people that I didn't even know were in the area. So you get to network. And as well, you get to qualify for prizes. All of the virtual events that I have require you, or I say you have the option of doing training while you're attending the virtual event. If you watch a recording, right? If an exhibitor shared a recording of a video about what they offer, just by watching that, you earn points. And the person with the most points at the end of the exhibition gets to win something. Sometimes it's a 2-night stay at a location. Sometimes it's a gift card. You just never know. So Travel Expo, right? There's a difference between a travel fair and a travel expo. Travel expos is where trade and consumers meet, typically open booth items, a platform to get as many people as possible in within a short period of time in order to learn about what the event has to offer. So there are in-person and virtual, as I said earlier. In-person trade shows are just that, in-person events where you get to meet face-to-face with suppliers. Virtual expos are live events, just like a physical trade show, except you're simply logging on to the event via a designated date and via your computer link, or you can even sometimes call in to attend a live seminar that they're presenting. This All-American Roadshow we're going to go over. I actually have one open where you can see exactly what it looks like. Some ways to find them that I found, how I found these was by just searching in Google, right? I live in the Pacific Northwest, so I typed in Seattle Travel Expo, Oregon Travel Expo, virtual trade shows. Don't forget to add the location for your event. You can even add if you want something specific. You know, a lot of people attend bride shows. You can attend some of those virtually as well. Adventure, luxury, it all depends on what your niche is and what you're trying to learn about. So in-person does occasionally cost for you to attend. Most of the time it's very low price unless you're trying to do something like where you're trying to set up a booth yourself at a bridal expo. I'm not going to go over complete costs, but those links that I'm going to share with you, I am going to share what the live person ones cost and what the virtual ones. Virtual ones, of course, there's no cost, but some of the live ones do require, and some of them are free. So again, this training is really quick. So Seattle Cruise Global, I'm going to open this link up. These are in person. I'm sharing these in the chat. I will share these in the description at the end of this training when I share the recording. So here's the first one. I'm going to go ahead, because I am sharing a different page. I'm going to open up this screen. We're going to look at this. Here's the Sea Trade Cruise Global. So this is happening in Miami. This is the convention center in Miami that you can attend. It talks about why to attend, how to register, exhibits that they're going to be presenting, and of course, if you want to book a booth. So this is something that you can attend if you choose to do so in person. This is one that's coming up in April 2024. Another one that you have that's in person is going to be the Travel Trade Show. And this one has various locations. So I believe I already have this page open for the travel. I went to Travel Advisors. And then down here at the bottom, they have the schedule for, oh, I'm sorry, shows. Shows has the schedule. Here we go. So this is 2024. The links aren't available just yet because, you know, they're still in the planning stage, but it already gives you the dates and the locations of where they're going to be. So if you're in any of these areas, now you know, jot it down, save it to your planner, make sure that you're registering for it. Okay, so the one that you're going to click on, it's going to be the complimentary tickets. Usually on here that I've seen them, if you're going to go to an in-person one, it runs between $9 to $20. It depends on what category you want to sign up for. So again, right now, when you click on the link, it doesn't open up a new page to where usually it tells you the pricing for it. But you want to do the complimentary one to where you get to go to meet with all the exhibitors. If you do the FAMTAS program, that's going to be a little bit more pricey because that's you setting aside some time to meet one-on-one with their supplier. Actually getting some time to interview with them and have a detailed chat with them. So that one's going to be a little bit more pricey, but the complimentary one usually is either free or runs between $9 and $20. Next up, we have the Black Travel Expo. And the one that I'm sharing with you is they're actually doing a cruise. So here's the cruise to the Bahamas. Okay, so this, again, this one does have a charge because, again, you're attending it on board a ship, but it starts November 3rd to the 6th. Gives you some information about what the cruise entails and all the booking information that you need about it. But again, this is Black Travel Expo. They also do one in Atlanta when they have their conference in person in Atlanta. And then, of course, the last one that I'll share is Alaska Travel Show. So this year, they're having it in Arizona. Last year, they had it here in Seattle. They had it all over the news, advertising the event. They have it every year. Holland America, Alaska Cruise Travel Show. So it basically is all the cruise suppliers, all of the local tour suppliers that are in Alaska that are providing travel to Alaska. So this is a great travel show to get to go to. When I went, they even had some agents, some of the presenters requesting employment. When I noted that I was a travel agent, they wanted me to go, you know, provide my card, and they're like, "Oh, we'll come work in Alaska for the summer." But I got kids, so I said, "No, I'm sorry, I can't do it." So those are the in-person ones. So now we're going to go into the virtual ones. And these I love because, as you're going to see, you can attend these. And let's say you register, but you forget or you miss it. you have access to the expo information for about 6 months to a year. So here's the virtual travel expo. I'm going to go back to the page, the screen that I was at. All right, and this is virtual travel expos. So these are the 3 that are coming up. You have the luxury travel expo, romance, and Europe. And this is going to be one of the ones that I share in just a moment, a link to a previous one that I've gone to. Actually, it's going to be the travel events one. But these 3, you can sign up all at once. And as you can see right here, they say that they're going to be giving away $1,000 in gift card giveaways, plus additional prizes that the exhibitors provide. So it's a great way for you to network with personnel. When you sign up for these, you'll get an email with the registration link, and about a week prior, you'll get another email, and it'll provide 2 links. One, where you can set up and pick a time to meet one-on-one with the suppliers. So this is literally, you get about a 10-minute segment to meet with them, ask them questions, and actually connect with them in any particular specific questions that you have concerning that supplier. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just click the second link and just attend the general room. But you can definitely set up where you have one-on-one during a virtual. So again, these are the upcoming 3. Once you sign up with them once, you will always get their emails. So even if you aren't able to attend a webinar with a supplier at any time, or you're unable to attend a virtual expo, sign up anyway, because once you get that registration link sent to you, you will have access to them for the recordings and any information that they're able to provide. And then there's virtual travel events. So here's the one that's coming up this week, romance, weddings, and honeymoons. But there's also destination leisure travel and culinary and wellness travel. So if you have any clients that are interested in specifically attending, culinary tours where they want the experience of indulging in the culture of wherever the location that they're visiting. A lot of people do that when they visit Tuscany in Italy, or when you're visiting Greece. You can attend this expo and see what suppliers are providing that type of experience. And then down here, you can see this is an on-demand event. So this is the one that I'm going to open up. This was back in June, and I still have access to it. So I'm going to open this up. There's 2. Oh, yeah. So this is selling groups, family, and adventure. Groups, family, and adventure. I've already registered down here. You can log in. If you want to attend this one and just take a look at it, you can hit register for it, and then get that link that's currently still available. So I'm going to log in. If my computer will work. Let me refresh the page. And I don't know if you guys do this, but I keep my email separate, so that Equimex one is the one that I only share with suppliers, and then I use my business name one when I communicate with clients. So here's what this one looks like, right? So you have the lounge where you just can see, back to the lobby, public chats, stuff like that's being shared. Or you can go to the exhibition hall. So the exhibit hall is where you have some of the booths that are still currently on here. So Grand Palladium, if I was to click on that one, automatically it opens up and hit pause. So once this video plays, you earn points just for letting it for watching it and for playing it with it. If you hit resources and you download some of their stuff, you get points just for doing that. So I have a folder in my share drive on my computer where I separated. I'll name a folder, Group Family Adventure Expo, and I'll put June 2023. And then I'll create a folder for this specific supplier. And in that folder, I'll download all of this information and be able to look at it. So here's one of their hotels. Here's a little fact sheet about it. So this way you're doing less research trying to find something for your clients, because you already have it available to you from attending an expo that had to do with groups and adventure travel. Auditorium is where they have presenters. So they have webinars that are going on. So here they only had one that's still available. Usually there's 2 to 3 that are on here being presented. But so this is an actual presentation from the director of sales pertaining to the Palladium hotels that you have available to you. And again, you have this access to it for 6 months up to a year. It all depends on the event coordinators on how long it's available. But I've always had it for 6 months after the fact. And so again, you have these on here that you can attend and be able to take a look at. So that's it for virtuals. Let me see, was there any other ones that I wanted to share? I think those were the only ones coming up, September, October, November, via virtuals. You also can get stuff in your mail. Once you sign up with the supplier, if you haven't done so already, as you go through your trainings and you start looking for suppliers or locations, destinations, I highly suggest you make a dedicated email when you're signing up with them. So that way you can be notified of any upcoming events throughout the year. I just got one for Jamaica. They're having a bridal expo in Jamaica, a live presentation that, you know, if there was a fam going out there, you could travel down there, take advantage of learning about a hotel while also attending an event, a bridal event, for you to learn about what Jamaica has to offer for those that want to do a wedding in that location. So that's it as far as what expos have, you know, what the benefits are for you as a travel agent attending live events and attending virtual events. I hope the links that I shared will help you along the way and that you'll be able to use them and learn and connect with suppliers in any destinations that you're trying to sell to your clients in your area.